It's always great to hang out with our friend Hunter Bartelt from the Discovery Center. And as you can see, we've got bananas, a bucket, some rubber band, and a big old thing of, what is it?
Liquid nitrogen.
Liquid nitrogen. So what kind of crazy shenanigans we getting up to today?
Well, so today we're going to be working with liquid nitrogen. It is super cold and it makes things do weird things. So we're going to take a look at that.
Okay.
Okay, do we need to stand back? Do we need protective gear?
You don't need protective gear, but I will be wearing actually some welding gloves that are really highly insulated.
Okay.
And I might advise you to take just half a step back.
Oh, I'll be happy to take a whole step back.
So
I'll
the first
step
thing
back.
I'm going to do is open this up. You can already see it's kind of smoking. That's actually water vapor condensing out of the air. And then I'm going to pour it into here so we can work with it a little bit more easily.
What in the world?
Is this what they use in movies?
This is used for special effects sometimes.
Okay. Oh my gosh. You are strong, my friend.
Oh my gosh, I'm very nervous. Okay.
So down inside
don't
there.
Don't worry, I'll get your name tag. Don't worry, I'll get this for you.
So all that coming off of it, like I said, is water vapor. It's actually boiling right now. This is negative 320 degrees, so our air temperature is hot enough to make it boil.
Oh, wow.
So the first thing we're gonna get started in our liquid nitrogen is actually a banana. The banana is just going to freeze while we're doing a couple other things.
Oh!
So
really
as
bubbling.
I place it
Careful.
in, yeah, that banana is so hot, it's like putting a hot iron into water. It starts immediately boiling it, but as the banana cools down, it'll stop bubbling quite as much.
Okay.
The first thing I think we're gonna look at today, I'm going to blow up one of my spare gloves.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
That's
There
okay.
we go. That's okay.
That's okay, we're just playing it by ear. I've never tried to blow up a glove before.
There we
Kinda
go.
like a balloon, but with more fingers.
Yes.
So one of the really cool things about working with something as cold as liquid nitrogen, it actually is able to turn the gas in the air and the gas in this balloon into a liquid.
Okay.
So in that process, it will
Need help,
shrink.
We're here for you.
I would actually love a little bit of help
Okay,
tying
here
that.
we go. Yes, is that through yet? Which way am I going?
I think that way.
This way?
Yeah, thank you so much for your help.
No problem. I'm trying to get it.
When it liquefies the air in there, it'll actually get way, way smaller.
Miss Maddie, I need your help. I can't find the end.
Is it possible to take it off your finger?
There we go, there we go.
That way we hold it? Okay.
There we go.
There we go. Thank you so much.
No, it's good.
Oh, God, now I'm having trouble.
Okay. If you need help, Maddie, I can help you. Or you can put it on 2 of my fingers.
Yeah.
How many people does it take to tie?
A blown up balloon.
You know, in my
There we
training
go.
for the liquid nitrogen, they didn't go over tying balloons.
Right?
Hey,
Okay.
Jeremy's the expert.
Jeremy
You
got it.
All right.
1, 2, 3, the process.
So we're going to dip this into the liquid nitrogen. We're going to do it slowly so we don't shatter it. But you'll see it'll actually start shrinking. It looks like it's deflating, but none of that gas is leaving. It's actually just condensing, turning into a liquid. And that crinkling is the plastic. Now we're going to reinflate this by just holding it in the air. And our air is hot enough that it is turning that liquid carbon dioxide back into a gas, and it'll start blowing back up.
It's alive.
That is like a thing from the Addams Family.
Yes.
It's perfect.
Now,
That is insane.
say you put a real hand in there, a human hand. Is
Well,
it
I can
completely
actually
gonna
do
die?
that right at the end of the segment for you.
Are you going to get frostbite?
I
Is it
won't
good?
get frostbite,
Okay.
I promise. The next thing I'm going to dip inside here is a piece of rubber band. So this is like medical rubber band. It's used for resistance training. It's very, very stretchy. We're going to dip that in. Let me get my other glove on.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Now, could someone just go to the store and buy liquid nitrogen, and they'd be like, no?
Yeah, so normally you have to have a kind of specific use case for this. There are a couple places in town where you can get it. Airgas is always very generous in providing it for the Discovery Center. So I don't know if you can hear it already knocking around in there.
Yeah.
So the rubber band now is, instead of stretchy,
Oh! Smashing good!
it's completely
Wow.
brittle.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So it can really change the properties of materials. So the next thing we're going to look at is our banana, which has been in there cooling for quite a while. It looks a little bit different. You can see it's actually starting to crack the back of it. But now that this is frozen, we're actually going to use this as a hammer. So I brought some nails with me, and that's why we've got a board on the set.
Oh.
So banana normally wouldn't work as a hammer.
Right, right.
Thank you.
What? That is crazy!
That's so wild.
Yeah.
What? Oh my gosh. Oh,
and there it
now
shattered.
they're shattered.
But it's
you got-
all like
It's
very
completely
solid.
hard, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, can I ask you a stupid question then? If you let the banana now sit, will it go back to its original state of a
Well-
mushy banana?
It will go to like a completely destroyed banana. So as it cools down, basically the cells inside it will burst, and they will be like super brown and mushy, like a super overripe banana.
Oh. We should make some banana bread with this.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Now I'm hungry.
Wow. Okay. So
Wow.
then, okay.
So I promised you one last trick.
Okay.
I know. we
Putting
can't-
my hand in
nervous.
there.
No, please
Now,
don't.
I did have a
It
quick
won't hurt me, I
question.
promise. Yeah,
Between
what's
the
your
rubber
question?
band and then the rubber glove, it's because this one had air in it. That's why it blew back up. Or it's
Yeah,
to its
well,
original-
and if I left it in too long, it would have made the fingers real crunchy.
Okay.
So it will liquefy pretty quickly, but see, even from dipping like that, the fingers are kind of hard.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can
yeah.
hear it. I can hear
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Now, what's gonna happen to your hand?
Well, so I've been wearing protective gear for this, and that's not actually because of the nitrogen itself. That's because the stuff out of the nitrogen is so cold. But the nitrogen, like I said earlier, is boiling, right?
Right.
So my hand is hotter than air. My hand can make it boil even faster than our air can. And it can actually make it boil so fast, it'll make a glove around my hand of gas. This is called the Leidenfrost effect.
This is wild.
I can show you
I
a
am
kind of
nervous. I gotta
mini
hold on.
demo of that. If I
I'm
pour a
nervous.
little bit on the counter here,
Okay.
Okay.
Is this okay?
see how it skitters around? The counter's not wet.
No.
So
Yeah.
it makes a layer of gas underneath it.
Okay.
Right? And I can do that on the larger scale with my hand by just dipping it straight in.
Okay.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Ready?
Are you
Do we have
guys
a
ready?
close-up
You
cam
guys-
ready?
I don't know which camera's getting this, but this is amazing.
This is great.
I'm scared.
Whoa!
Oh,
Look at how.
look at the pellets. They're like little.
I know. This is
Now,
so
which
crazy.
one of you two is the brave one, huh?
I've already gotten frostbite on my fingers, so.
So I think Jeremy's up then.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, okay.
Jeremy is doing this. But seriously?
All right.
Is
yep,
it gonna
so
hurt?
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. Okay, just roll up your sleeve a little bit. Okay, and then basically you're going to want to go in, straight out, and don't scoop it up because if you don't give it
Straight
a
in,
way to
straight out.
escape, all right, it'll stay on your hand and it won't feel good. So just like that, straight in, straight out.
Ready?
See, it doesn't hurt.
Oh, you're right.
It just feels kind of cool.
Wait, it does not feel nearly as cold as I
Yeah.
thought it would.
That's because the only thing actually touching your skin is just nitrogen gas, and that's actually most of what's in our atmosphere.
That is
Okay.
so freaky, and my heart is racing right now, Hunter.
Do you want to give it a try?
Sure. Really quick.
Okay.
Okay. I'll wrap. Ready?
Go.
All right,
One, two.
straight in, straight out.
Okay. Whew. Okay. Yes. I'm a witch.
Okay. Tyler, like I told you, he looks like my cousin Tyler. I'm sorry, Hunter. If people want more about Discovery Center, where can they go to find out more information?
DiscoveryCenter.org, or if you guys want to see more liquid nitrogen, come to our fundraiser tomorrow, Night at the Museum.
Night at the museum.
So much fun.
Perfect.
Tomorrow.
All right, we'll be back with a local children's author, have the new Halloween book. We'll be right back. Oh my gosh, that's so nerve-wracking.
I know.
That was nerve-wracking. That was so good.
These little